Hey, what is up, guys? How's it going out there in the land of the internet and also the land of reality? Gonna talk about Fate of the Furious, the new Fast and the Furious movie that came out, the eighth movie in the franchise. This one is about, lo and behold, Charlize Theron's character. She's the antagonist in the movie, and she's this Machiavellian Moriarty character to Vin Diesel's Sherlock. She's been behind the scenes in the previous movies the whole time, pulling the strings that we never knew about her. Oh, the movie's dumb. Fast and Furious is dumb, so here you go, another dumb Fast and the Furious movie. Do you want to see it? Based on the box office, probably. It seems like people enjoy this shit. These movies are the cinematic equivalent of jingling a set of keys in front of a baby. It's just noise and colors to entertain idiots. So stupid. I can't stand these movies. I don't understand them. I have no earthly recollection of any of the previous movies except for the first one. In my mind, it's just establishing shot of some city or various locale. It's filmed from an aerial view. Jump cut, comes down to the street level. Oh, and the whole time some shitty Miami club music is playing. So when it comes down to the street level, we see a bunch of hot chicks dancing around cars. And then Vin Diesel will show up and do whatever the hell he has to do. Action set piece, cut to new location, rinse and repeat. And that will happen for 3 hours until the movie's over. Because for some reason the movies are almost 3 hours long. That's the movie. That's Fast and the Furious. I don't know why people watch them. They do. They seem to get enjoyment out of them. They're so stupid. Oh my god. This one at least has a semblance of a plot that I think I'll be able to remember, but who knows. Vin Diesel's been blackmailed. He has a secret son. So, I don't know what the continuity and timeline of these movies are. Michelle Rodriguez's character died in one of the movies and then came back in one of the other movies, and I guess Vin Diesel must have had a love interest between there. Well, she is in this movie kidnapped, and she has a baby. The baby's like a month, 2 months old. So everything in these movies has happened in like a 12-month time span. I guess that's the continuity of Fast and Furious, which seems absurd. But who knows? The movies are absurd, so who cares, I guess. The continuity of the movie is so ridiculous, I don't know why they even acknowledge it. Except for it's a big plot point in this movie that they have to, Charlize Theron and Vin Diesel have to get some Deus Ex Machina device from one of the previous movies, some surveillance program that I guess can track anyone when I have no recollection of this thing existing, but they had to write it out of this movie in case the freaking Fast and the Furious historians would get up in arms about the continuity of this device not existing, as though anyone cares. The movies are dumb. Jesus Christ. This one doesn't even have any memorable action set pieces, really. I mean, they get chased by a submarine, and I guess there's a novelty factor to that, but it's not visually impressive. They're cars driving in a straight line with a tank chasing them. That's it. And I suppose there's a scene where Charlize Theron uses her super hacking skills to hack all the cars in the city. But then it's just a bunch of shitty CGI cars crashing into each other. It's not really impressive. Like the previous movie at least had, like, I remember the car driving through the skyscrapers. I don't remember why they were doing that. But I guess who cares? Oh my god, these movies are so stupid. The acting's terrible. Vin Diesel's terrible. Charlize Theron is terrible, which is surprising. She phoned it in. I guess I can't blame her. Why would you put any effort into these shitty movies? Kurt Russell's great because Kurt Russell is always great. So he doesn't have much to do, but is what it is. Helen Mirren shows up briefly. They don't really utilize her too much. She plays Jason Statham's mom. This is another thing that's a problem, is that all these movies have apparently taken place in this really truncated time frame. But now Jason Statham's character is on the team. He's one of them. But he killed their friend, but apparently they're over that now. At the end of the movie, they've forgiven him for that murder, even though like the movies must have been at least a year ago that the last movie came out. Like even if it was a year, you could understand, but it hasn't even been a year, and to these guys, it's been like weeks. Like a couple weeks ago, you murdered our friend, but now we're cool. Apparently. Oh my god, these movies are so stupid. That guy Tormund from Game of Thrones is in the movie, but he's just like a henchman. Vin Diesel uses his superhuman strength to like just ragdoll with one hand and break his neck. Because Vin Diesel's a superhuman in Fast and the Furious. For some reason. The Rock is also superhuman, but he's superhuman in reality. So it plays out. Not really any impressive fight scenes. The previous movie, or one of the previous movies, had the guys from The Raid. So they had some cool hand-to-hand fight scenes. This movie doesn't really have that. Jason Statham does some parkour stuff, I guess. That's kind of cool. The best scene in the movie is a Jason Statham scene where he's on an airplane, spoiler alert, and he's rescuing Vin Diesel's son, and he's carrying the baby around. He has the baby in like a little, I don't know, it's not a cradle. It's like some sort of hand carrying baby apparatus. I don't know what you call it. But he's got the baby and he's going through the airplane killing all the bad guys. Pretty cool scene. Super ridiculous that he got to that airplane. Apparently in this universe, Jason Statham has freaking a Falcon suit from the Avengers, him and his brother, and they chase a jet down with him. Don't think about it, I suppose. Oh my god. The movie's so stupid. I guess the themes of the movies is that all these characters are Vin Diesel's family and he loves them, I guess. But they're all stupid characters. Tyrese and Ludacris, like they're the dumbest. They're like those two racist caricature robots from the Transformers movies. Like they're awful. Why do they exist in this movie? Vin Diesel, if they wanted any stakes, Vin Diesel should have killed everybody when he went rogue, except for The Rock and maybe Michelle Rodriguez's character. You know, reset the playing field because these guys are so stupid, and they must be getting huge paychecks because like these movies get all the money at the box office for some reason. I don't understand it. People love them. I'm just sitting in the movie theater laughing about how stupid it is. Yeah, I don't know why I saw it. Luckily, I used my 2-for-1 pass, so got it from Pizza. I don't know. Please don't see this movie. You probably will, because everyone apparently wants to see these movies. They make so much money at the box office. It's going to make $1 billion, almost guaranteed. Depressing. Breaks my heart. These movies are trash. Utter trash. Shit. Don't know what to say. I can't stand it. Awful. Awful movie. Please do not see it. Bad directing. Bad acting. Bad dialogue. Not really impressive from a visual, just action standpoint. None of the set pieces to really stand out. Don't know why you would see it. Please don't. Peace.